And out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. We're almost at game time, folks. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. I'm checking out Utah's opening lineup. Williams is out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Brown. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's White in at the point. And for the Warriors, De'Anthony Melton out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Draymond Green. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. And as the NBA season rolls on, GA, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
An efficient score, Coby White, effective with or Greg without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Gets it to go. That one good from Melton.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Markkanen. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, Markkanen's one of the more efficient, high-volume three-point shooters in the league.
Pass to Melton. Outside Robinson. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. Down low. And stolen by Williams. To the inside. Now here's Brown. The Jazz working the ball around now. Kessler finds Markkanen. Here's White. From outside, off the mark. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Golden State. 4-point game. Pass to Curry. There's the triple. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Now here's White. Brown outside. 6 on the shot clock. Now Markkanen jacks up a 3. And it's Melton with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Curry. Robinson sets a screen for Curry. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him. And he said, we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Now Curry. After Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go, Robinson sets a screen for Curry. To the paint, got a piece of it. Pass to Melton. Robinson a screen on White. Here's Melton. And it comes off the front of the rim. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 1. To the middle. Melton feeling it out a bit. Robinson sets a screen for Melton. Pass to Robinson. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And Stan, Utah has been all about basketball up until last year. The Jazz, the only major professional sporting franchise in the state.
Yeah, now they've got hockey, but from the venerated days of Stockton and Malone in the 80s, basketball has become effectively the state sport of Utah.
Pass to Brown. Outside Williams. Kessler, screen on Green. Looking to end the run.
Great roll by Kessler after setting the screen. That's textbook.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Some changes here for the Warriors. Quinton Post is checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Williams comes in for Draymond Green. And Curry subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Back to Curry. Here's the three. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Brown, no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Outside Curry. And it's off from three-point range. Inside. And White with the stuff.
Explosive move by White. Going right up to the rim.
Curry on the wing. Back to Curry. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Brown. Utah's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Three-pointer, Markkanen, and Curry pulls it down.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Outside Curry. To the wing on the left. Post finds Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. It's stolen by Brown. Pass to White. Outside, Markkanen. Hits it from three-point range. Markkanen's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Jazz.
That high release that Markkanen has is such a weapon for him, especially in a catch-and-shoot situation.
Curry on the wing. For 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. He's got 9.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And we got a story out of Boston. And who else but Shams Charania with the scoop for us. Shams, what's the news on the Celtics?
Thanks, Kevin. They're clearly excited to acquire Luka Doncic, a massive addition to their squad. They'll count on Luka having the ball in his hands quite a bit, whether it's scoring or playmaking. Doncic provides massive value for this offense. The whole league is talking about this move. It's buzzing. Can't wait to see how it turns out.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Anunoby. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry.
Love watching Nurkic set hard screens and then roll with purpose. Great job in the creativity there from the pick and roll.
Here's Podziemski. 1:07 left to play here in the first. Curry shot is off.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Here's Collier. Can't get it to fall.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Now Podziemski to the inside. Post. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
There's 31 seconds left in the first. And finished off by Nurkic.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there. Here's Podziemski. He has yet to score. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Collier, that's good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
It's a tie game in the Bay Area. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Moody. Quentin Post is out there with Williams. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Podziemski in at the point guard. There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the floor.
Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Kevin, back to you.
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Timeout. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Warriors with some changes. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Quentin Post. OG Anunoby comes in for Moses Moody. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Curry. And he can't get the first one. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Bailey with the ball. He's guarded by Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Podziemski grabs the board. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. To the paint. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got his first points of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Bailey. And here's Nurkic. Nice ball movement by Utah. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Warriors leading. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. There's a screen by Robinson to the middle. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Jazz have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And it's Bailey in the corner. Pass to Markkanen. Now Bailey. They need this one. Out to the wing. Second chance shot. Nurkic can't hit. Warriors leading by 4. Podziemski with it. Lets it go with a 3. Anunoby, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Collier. Markkanen a screen on Melton. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Misses the 3. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Now Podziemski. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Another miss by Utah.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, That's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Down low. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Jazz trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Substitution on the court.
Utah with the ball. 8-point game. Markkanen passes to White. Now Brown. Kessler setting the pick for Brown. Shot to stop the run. That one goes in.
When he gets to his spot, Jaylen Brown is money from the mid-range.
Brown against Melton. Curry on the wing. From past the arc. Good! Another from 3.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard.
And he's already surpassed Curry's mark from 2019. Next up is James Harden's total from that season of 378.
Now Melton after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Outside for Curry, just 5 on the clock. That shot wide open. Curry's got 15.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
White dishes to Markkanen. Williams passes to Markkanen. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 8 points for him.
Well, Markkanen poses such problems for a defense. He's got a variety of ways to score inside.
Green with a screen on Brown. Melton finds Green. In transition, here come the Jazz. Jaylen Brown running the floor.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
1:32 left now here in the second. Nailed from three-point land. And the Warriors lead by 11.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
White against Curry. On the wing, Brown. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of mid-air. Williams with the steal. Pass to Markkanen. There's 49 seconds left here in the second. Fades away. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Markkanen. 6 points for Jaylen Brown. And taken away by Brown. To the inside. White. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Got to stay on your feet as a defender. White took advantage.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Collier, he's checked in for the Jazz. 24 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Williams a screen to the paint. And it's Williams with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Curry fires from way outside. And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up on the trades happening around the NBA.
Can't say enough about the job the front office did in acquiring Luka Doncic. Willing to do whatever it takes to get the deal done. Great job.
And now revisiting that first half for Steph Curry, he was lights out.
Man, it almost doesn't seem possible. You know what I'm talking about, Ernie?
Yeah.
Steph just getting better? How can a guy get better as he gets older? Man, it goes a long way to his work ethic.
Yeah, his pregame is some people's game. And you know what we like to say? He makes it look effortless. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Curry has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Warriors leading by 7. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. We've got Williams out there with Kobe White. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Kessler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And that one drops for him. White's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
So stand after an up-and-down start to his career. Kobe White is now a proven scoring threat.
Sure as heck is, Kevin. And it's because of 2 things in my mind. Great confidence and great energy every single night. So he's always running and moving, which gets him space and time to shoot the ball. And when he gets that space and time, he has great confidence to let it fly.
Now, here's Melton. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Markkanen in the corner. Outside Williams. No good with the triple.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Melton. Outside Robinson. Now Curry. From downtown, Kessler with the rebound. Brown outside. Puts up a 3, and it's White missing.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. The Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Guys, back over to you.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, he's known primarily for his shooting, but don't be fooled. Markkanen is more than capable of finishing strong.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Warriors leading by 10. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Curry, wide open, buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Yeah, Markkanen staying after it. He has got it going.
Now, here's Melton. Pass to Curry. Fires the 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Williams kicks to Markkanen. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Markkanen's got 15 points.
Putting that size and the shooting ability to work. Markkanen loves putting up big numbers for his team.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
And the Warriors making a change here. Santos is checked in. Now here's White. He's got 9. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Markkanen, 8-point game. Here's White, and the layup's good off the glass. He's got 11.
Far from just a perimeter threat, White is quite adept at finding scoring opportunities inside.
Robinson a screen on Brown. And he drives in. Melton's shot is good. Melton's got 4 points now in the quarter. Jazz trail by 8. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Warriors with some changes. Quentin Post is checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Grant Williams comes in for Green. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for DeAnthony Melton. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Williams, a screen on White. Here's Podziemski. Banked in off the glass. Podziemski's got 6.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Podziemski. He has 6. Back to Curry. 3-pointer. Connects again from distance.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him as they have all season long.
And G.A. with his performance, he is now tied for second for most threes in a season.
A mark set by James Harden in 2019. That's 378 triples shared for now.
Here's Podziemski after the basket by Utah from outside the arc. And again for 3.
And that three-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
He does indeed, Greg, and the next mark on his list is the top spot. What a season to remember.
And that top mark is owned by Steph Curry. 402 triples set back in 2016, but for now, a new mark for second place.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the bucket by the Jazz.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Outside, Markkanen. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And there's the drive. And it's sent back by Kessler.
Well, they might think twice before bringing it inside again. Kessler with ferocious interior defense.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Moses Moody, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Stephen Curry for the Jazz. .122 left here in the third quarter. Curry's shot is good.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the missed shot by Nurkic. Shot's good by Williams. And now a 12-point Warrior lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
To the middle. Here's Sensabaugh. Defended by Moody.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
The Jazz making a switch here. Konjar's checked in. Here's Podziemski. He has 6. Count that one.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Bailey with the ball. Guarded by Kerr. Nice ball movement by Utah. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Konjar. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Coming in on the floor for the Jazz, number 22, Kyle Filipowski.
7 seconds left in the third. Here's Curry, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Warriors on top as they end the third quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Get a couple stops, we get a couple runouts, we get into our flow, all right? Keep the ball moving, keep the intensity.
Steve Kerr asking his guys just to keep up the pace, play unselfishly, basically be yourself, stay in character.
Yeah, I mean, he knows what this team is capable of. Just looking for a couple of plays to really kind of kickstart that engine and give them that little sustainable groove.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Mitchell Robinson out there with Draymond Green. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Melton in at the 2 spot.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that one.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's Bailey. And he comes up with the deuce. Bailey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Inside, it's deflected. From deep, it's rebounded by Golden State. Podziemski's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Melton. Utah with the rebound. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Here's Collier. Outside, Markkanen. 6 to shoot. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Warriors leading by 12. Podziemski with it. To the middle. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
For Utah, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Collier. Pass to Markkanen. Clock at 6. Here's Collier. He's defended by Podziemski. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Now, here's Melton. Nurkic with the steal. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Collier. Draymond Green pulls it in. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Here's Podziemski. Pass to Green. Back to Podziemski. Green, the screen. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Jazz trail by 14. And it's Bailey in the corner. No good from outside. The Warriors shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Melton passes to Robinson. 6 for 6. He's wrecked the miss from the field.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
To the paint. And finished off by Nurkic.
And you can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
Now Podziemski. And here's Melton. Down low, here's Robinson. No good. Great D that time from Nurkic. Here's Sensabaugh. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Podziemski. With the drive, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Now here's White. Lays it in off the window.
You gotta commend the concentration White showed there. He doesn't get thrown off kilter easily.
Warriors leading by 12. Anunoby outside. Curry fires. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. Jazz trail by 12. Now here's Markkanen. Outside Brown. Wide up top. Robinson there for the rebound. Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Anunoby. Shoots the 3. The shot misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
On the wing, Markkanen. He's guarded by Anunoby. Brown! Now Markkanen launches it. It's off target.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Brown against Melton. Here's Curry. Robinson sets a screen for Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Kessler pulls it down. And for the Jazz, they're shooting 47%, pretty solid.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Warriors.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Stephen Curry.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Milton with the ball. Williams picks him up. Robinson.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Warriors, Mitchell.
And that one misses.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Stephen Curry.